Underminer sent us to shut the whole thing down.
That is not possible. Please save your comments, Mr.
Okay. So basically, this is the first boss in the game, and you can already tell that it's going to be a lot less annoying than the Omnidroid fights in the first game, because like that guy, those bosses suffered from just being monotonous, because you had 3 health bars to deal with, and he got like what 1 or 2 moves each time you got like a health bar down, and it took so long for just to get 1 health bar down, and this guy only has 1 health bar, and we've already got like a quarter of it down. So yeah, it's a lot more. The bosses in this game are a lot more fast-paced, I guess you could say, and it just, they go by a lot more quickly, I guess. Okay, so now those guys are gone. I'm gonna throw this at you.
The enemy attack has a pattern. A pattern? We don't have
And yeah, look how fast he's going down.
find a way to shut him down.
He's gonna do this. Those things really hurt you. So, yeah, look at that. Look how much damage it did to Frozone there. I'm gonna just ignore those guys completely and grab this and trick it at you. There we go. So even though enemies are popping up, it still isn't that hard, you know? And dead. Come on, just die. But yeah, there are only 3 bosses in this game, whereas in the first game there were, what was it, 4 bosses. If you count all individual Omnidroid fights as their own battle, then it had 4, because you had, what was it? You had the 3 Omnidroid fights, and you also had the fight at the start of the game with Bon Voyage. That's it. Trying to remember the name for a little bit. So yeah, I guess this game has more and less bosses at the same time, because you don't fight the same guy 3 times, but you also don't have as many bosses in general. So yeah, it's kind of weird to say it like that, but you know, I guess it kind of makes sense if you know what I mean. Because like 3 of the bosses in the first game were the same basically it's a different version of the robot, but it's basically just the same frickin' boss. So okay. So now we've done our first boss. Yeah, we can't upgrade. Oh.
We've got to shut this thing down.
Okay, so alright, so I'm gonna get Frozone in. So basically, in this stage, it's like one of those areas in the platformer where you just have to make your way to the top of the level, and then you have to destroy the Magnomizer, because it's gonna turn the world upside down or whatever. Okay, this is when these drill guys get really obnoxious, because in the first like 4 levels, though they were kind of a joke, but now they are a lot more defensive. I think they actually have shields now. Or I might be mistaking that for another enemy. I could be wrong, but yeah, they have much better defense now, and I don't know if they take more damage, take more hits to kill, but they have this spin move and it's really annoying to avoid. Yeah, okay, these guys do have shields. So basically, just you don't wait for it to deactivate and shoot projectiles like the other enemy, but basically you just keep hitting it and they'll eventually just stop or turn off, I guess. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot more difficult to kill the enemies now, because definitely a lot more tough. Even though they only have like one move, to be honest, they really are freaking obnoxious. Alright. I don't really have many tips for you when it comes to these guys, because like they're like the first frame they come out with the spinning move, you can't really like counter it or anything. Or if you can, it's really difficult. Alright, just get rid of you. And we're gonna be fighting these are the guys we're gonna be fighting the most in this level, so. Alright. Okay, so if I remember correctly, there's a item here somewhere, but I don't know how it appears. Like sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. I think you just have to be you have to destroy all the machines and stuff. I could be wrong though. Somewhere around here. Like there are some items that just kind of appear like sometimes and other times they don't. Like I'm not really sure what determines whether they appear or not. So if anyone knows, then let me post a comment or something, because that's something that's really kind of bothered me or stumped me for a long time. Well, it still does. Like I don't understand it when like sometimes an item appears and other times it doesn't. Like most of them are just like hidden in a certain secret area, but other times it's supposed to be in plain sight, but it just sometimes doesn't appear for some reason. There's obviously a reason for it, but I never knew what, you know? Okay, so okay, just frickin' die. Okay.
Let's get out of here.
I should really give one of these guys another super move. Actually, no, I'm gonna upgrade both of them to have another super move, because, yeah, I keep on finding these guys that have these orbs, and it's not really doing us any good. Alright. Alright. Don't know why I picked that up. These bridges do collapse, by the way. It's really hard to tell because I'm going by so quickly, but yeah. Also, these areas have it so you have to free the scientists. It's really easy. Basically, just keep destroying everything, and it will destroy the lasers that are blocking the scientists from moving. Or stopping them. Okay, that's the item I'm talking about. Like, sometimes that appears and other times it doesn't. I never understood why that's the case. Like, if anyone knows, then please post a comment or something, because... Okay, what the hell was that throw zone? You saw that. He just blatantly jumped into the pit and killed himself. That was just like... okay. GG, I guess. And I get... Do we seriously just have to wait for him? Like...
Wait, more of them.
Yeah.
Time to get hopping. Need something to throw. Don't look at me. In theory, this should work every time.
Okay. Alright, so I'm just gonna throw this. Or not. That works too. Yeah, okay, the missiles home in on you now. And I guess every enemy has a shield, or most enemies have shields, because that guy put a shield on when I threw the robot at him, so yeah, it's gonna be kind of irritating now. Okay. Yeah, these guys can go screw off. And why'd you keep... Stop turning your shield on. Is it gonna give me any chance to actually hit? Finally. And look how... Yeah, we need more health. Because this is actually pretty bad right now. Okay. There we go. Alright, come on. Open the bridge. Please. Please. Would have to wait for that guy to go over. Right, I'll just get ready to freeze him, I guess. Yeah, okay. There you go. How'd you like that? Alright, we should be coming up to the coast. I know there's like a boulder chase sequence or coming up soon. I think it's up here actually. And after that it's like near the end. And we're actually halfway through the main game, or at least. And yeah, that's a massive contrast compared to the first game, where it took us like what, 3 sessions maybe. In this game it's only taken us 1 to do all this. So yeah, there are a lot less. Dang it, that sucked. First death. But okay, just don't even bother with the enemies. Just run and punch. There's no point in dealing with the drill guys, because you're just gonna waste time. And that was a lot easier than the first time. Okay. Also, there is a pit down there, so yeah, I actually made the mistake of jumping down by accident. Okay.
That thing has got to go. Man, this thing is big. It bolted down. Don't worry. I'll take care of it. I'll lift all the bolts, then rip the propeller off the roof.
Okay. So basically, we have to lift all these things up, and you can only do one at a time. Like, what is it? You throw one, and then that one over there is now going to be grabbable. So you can't just pick up any old one, or it's not going to be. Or maybe I just have to kill the enemies. But yeah, the enemies are going to try and like get in your way. And it really, I'm not really a big fan of these sections when you're playing single player, because it's a lot harder to like do this kind of thing when you're just by yourself. But when you're doing co-op, you can have one person just do this and the other guy defends you. But you don't really, it's a lot harder to do it in single player, because you're dealing with the AI and they don't really bother defending you at all, really. So I don't know if okay, I'm gonna test something. I wonder if I can just pick it up and then turn back to Frozone and see if he still like tries to lift it. Like if he doesn't, that's kind of stupid. That's kind of dumb. Because I feel like you should be able to change and still have the thing being left up. But we'll see. Please, just no. No. Ah. Why you do this to me? Okay. And now these guys gotta go because... ouch. There we go. Okay, he's done. Alright, so now the ultimate test comes into play. So I can do this. Okay, he just leaves. What the hell? Please hit him. We'll just do that. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay, it actually worked. It actually does work. Okay, you just have to wait a little bit. So... Okay, that's good enough. Is there any other? Okay, I think that's the last one. No! You did! I think that's all of the robots. I'll upgrade them a little bit. Can't you titties? Oh, there, yeah. What the hell? Don't stop. Nope. That was kind of a waste. Oh well.
Take me to the robot Draconian on your body.
Get inside!
And now we're going deeper underground. 1500. Not really sure how, like, what determines how many experience points you get at the end, but hey. Okay, I'm just gonna get full health.